No, I haven't either. There we go. I'm online. Hello, people who are watching. We were concerned because we weren't sure if we were going to have enough players to play today. Which is okay. Because we got 3 now. And we're good. So, who wants to recap last time?
I'm going to save my voice to let me.
So not you. Okay. Zell, do you want to try?
Let's see. We went inside a statue lighthouse type thing. Got down to the bottom, found the glowing coffin or sarcophagus thing with Sleeping Beauty in it. The boys were rather entranced. I was trying to save the scroll when I kind of fell in and, I don't know, Sava died and now I'm this pink skin thing. We hunted around some rooms and eventually came in here where I tried to deceive the guys, the bad guys in here. But it didn't work out and now we're fighting for our lives.
Yes, indeed you are. And I have given Sava a point of inspiration. And Sava, you may choose one additional person to give a point of inspiration to.
I think let's give it to Fargrim.
Let's give it to Fargrim. All right.
Nice.
Fargrim is the inspiration whore right now. He has 3.
I'm seeing him rolling some death saves here and needing that.
Yeah, he's probably going to need those. Yeah.
Unless we nuke down at least one of these guys before their turn, which I doubt will happen.
Alrighty. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Beast Pits of Ravenna, which is in the Wraithborne world. I would like to thank my 3 players for being here. 3 out of 5. One is a student/military personnel, so most likely he will not be showing up anytime in the near future. The other is either at work or a concert, can't remember which. And then our other 3 being Eraser, who is playing Martin, Heliocard, who is playing Fargrim, and Zelikar, who is playing Sava.
Ooh, Maz just said he's coming. 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Awesome. Well, I already have him on the table, so we might have a Maz here in a little bit. That's awesome. Hello, Eraser. Are you able to speak today?
Good morning.
You sound frazzled already today.
Yeah, statistics is messing with my head.
That sucks. That absolutely sucks. So, Martin, Eraser, it is your turn first. As we had left you off in the middle of a combat with 2 Cambion who are currently pile driving the crap out of Fargrim. So you're up first.
You don't have a map.
Well then, on your character sheet, double click on the token on the right hand side of your character sheet and it will bring it up auto-magically for you.
Oh. Thank you.
No problem. Alright, so Martin moves up to get flanking with Fargrim.
Okay, and I will poke at the Cambion between us. It'd be really impressive if I got the one on the other side, though.
Oh!
No!
And you stab at him, and his armor turns it aside.
Oh,
Alright, offhand with a dagger then.
Oh, and to answer your question that you had posted in chat, that's a hit. You can indeed utilize sneak attack on an opportunity attack, but once again, you can only utilize one sneak attack per round.
What do we got? Oh, not much.
Alright, and that will end my turn.
Excellent. Saba.
Well, let's see. I'm gonna go for some range on these guys and back up a little bit over here. Being that we were still in action when we left off, I think I still have Hunter's Mark.
Yes, you do. At least according to my combat tracker, you do.
Right. That's what I'm seeing, but I have, only vague memories of where we were in combat, so.
Before the 600 conventions took place in there. That is a hit.
I'm gonna give him some Fury of the Small while I'm at it.
That would be probably a good thing, yep. Excellent.
Doo-doo. And then I will take my second shot.
Okie dokie. That is also a hit. Decent. Alright, so Shadar is going to utilize... What is he going to do? He is going to Eldritch Blast. Both of them. One apiece. There's a miss. And a miss. His Raven is staying put on his shoulder. Fargrim, it is your turn.
Is it a bonus action to chug a potion?
It is a bonus action in my games to chug a potion, yes.
I'll take one of my regular healing potions then.
Alrighty.
Good call.
Crap. I haven't coded it, that's why. Sorry.
Not a problem. That's alright. I can go ahead and add it to you.
No,
there you go. Now you have 8 hit points left.
That may be enough to survive one hit, but hey. I will now decide to smash this bastard in the face.
Awesome.
Try to.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
I'll pun. Second level, first level Divine Smite.
So you're smiting him with your shield.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Why not? That's awesome.
Get him.
Boom.
Boom! And it kills it off.
Phew.
Second attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'll turn around and try to hit the other bastard.
Okay.
And that's a miss.
That is a miss. That is most definitely a miss. Alright. Prime is going to, line up right behind Fargrim and hit him with a Cure Wounds.
Oh, yeah. Good.
I approve of this motion.
hit the Cambion?
No, Fargrim.
You're not supposed to troll in our games, Eraser.
Hits you with a level 3 Cure Wounds for shit.
It's alive hit points.
It's some hit points at least. And then... No. Let's see if you can do anything else. Nope, he has nothing else he can do. Alright. The Cambion is going to attack Fargrim. Prime is going to use his reaction to cause disadvantage against Fargrim using his protection ability.
Keep forgetting he has that.
Yep, he's a protection cleric. Alright, and he is going to use his spear. Miss.
Yeah.
And one more shot with a spear. Miss.
Whew.
Back to Martin.
We're gonna move to there.
Okay.
And let's do the pokey dance again.
Pokey, pokey. That's a hit. Nice. That's also a hit.
Alright, and that should have my turn done.
Yep. Saba.
So I'll bonus action to move my hunter's mark.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like, since I don't want to roll a 1 and hit Prime, I'm also moving over here. Real glad I moved first.
I'm glad you moved. Okay, you didn't shoot Prime in the ass.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't forgive me. Still gonna take my second shot.
Okay. Now, he is wounded already. Just wanted to say. No, you don't have Colossus Slayer, do you?
Yeah, I'm not that kind of ranger.
Yeah, you're not that guy. You're not that girl. You're not that girl. Nice damage, though.
Sniper Saba, Jesus.
I know. Tell me about it. All right. Shadar is going to do the same thing again. He is going to utilize some 2 Eldritch Blasts. Wow! Suck ass. The Raven does nothing. Fargrim.
It is time to smack.
It is time to smack.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Not with
advantage
that.
because
Oh
of
yeah,
flanking.
shit. I was roll again.
That's it.
And we'll roll again.
Critical hit.
Yes!
Yeah, fuck it.
Get him.
Level 2 Divine Smite on this bastard.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ooh. Eat holy damage. Biatch.
Yum, yum, yum.
And that's my turn.
The turtle shield is becoming your favorite weapon, apparently.
I mean, I can't use my whip without this advantage. That's the problem.
Is true. That is true. Alright. Let's see here.
Also letting it be a little bit clean for a little bit while before it gets all gory again.
That's
Why don't we
awesome.
go with another heal on Fargrim? A shit heal from level 2.
Hey, I will take any healing.
And the Cambion is going to flip around and no longer attack Fargrim, but this time he's going to attack Martin as he steps back away from you guys to here, allowing Prime an op shot.
Yep.
Get it.
Get him, get him, get him,
Come on,
get
Mr.
him.
Wannabe Fighter, you can do it.
He misses.
Aww.
But I'm going to attack Martin twice with a spear. Critical hit.
Oh, this is not going to feel good. Martin. Uh-oh.
And a little bit of fire on top of that.
Uh-oh.
And another hit.
Oh, no.
As Martin gets flipped. Martin, make a death save.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna. If I don't make one, do I have to? Do I die if I don't make my death saves? Hoo hoo hoo. There's one success. Gotta love that +1.
Yep, saved by the bonus.
Saba.
Oh, boy. I think I'm just going to keep plugging away at the Cambion.
Alrighty. That's a hit. And it dies. It goes poof to bye-bye.
Does it drop its spear?
It does not.
Shoot.
I mean, it does, but it disappears along with it.
Okay.
So,
Yes, it is stuff made of hell.
I can't really do anything, but I'd move up to see if, I can help next round.
Okie dokie. Shadar will wander in. With his raven on his shoulder. Fargrim.
I shall walk over. And heal you for 5.
Nice.
Excellent.
Good lay on hands, my good sir.
Thank you.
They didn't fly like butterflies, but they sure stung like bees.
They stung all right. It was a little owie.
How about we take a short rest before we push on? Kinda beat up.
Is this a good place to take a rest, though?
Yeah. Is this a good place to take a rest?
Have we seen a better place?
Not really.
Well, this place has a number of doors you guys have not yet gone through or explored, so who knows what kind of creepiness is behind these doors.
Well, Monty, can I take my $10 and go home?
You wish.
Nice.
So Fargrim, advance your turn.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oops.
Not a problem. And Prime will take up the last portion of today's round. And he is going to target all of you. And cast Mass Healing Word. for shit damage. Or for shit healing. But there we go.
Martin, do you have any potions?
A couple, yeah.
Okay, good. Good to know. What about you, Stella?
I have one.
Okay. Then we all at least have some potions on us in case we need it. Should we push on or rest? What's your guys' opinion?
We could probably go back to the coffin room to rest.
Yeah, I'm good either way, but I think you two could use a rest.
For those of you who fired any sort of ammunition, you could roll me a d4, and that would be how many you get back.
Love
Since
to.
the question was, do I get any ammunition? Hey, you got 3 back. So you have 3 doors in the east wall, 1 in the north wall. You have stairs that go back up to this little landing that kind of overlooks this room. A number of statues in this room.
I haven't had good experiences with statues. in
Yeah,
this place.
getting close to them hurts. Oh wait, I'm kind of close to this one.
Are they the
I think
same
if it was
statues
getting
as
up
before?
to beat on us, then it would have already done so.
True.
I'm
Are
not
they the
quite
same
that mean.
statues as before? Like, is it a man?
They are. They are indeed the same statues. They look metallic.
Are there any broken ones in the room?
There are no broken ones in the room. All of these beautiful, beautiful statues are all perfectly formed.
We could go back in the room with the 2 statues we busted up. At least we know that one's safe.
Maybe.
Does it have a door?
Yeah, you got doors.
Let's have
You
a
got lots
door.
of doors.
What are you guys' opinion?
That's probably the safest place, is the one with the 2 statues, or going all the way back to the sarcophagus.
Yeah. Let's get there and take a 30-minute break.
Yeah, the wet sarcophagus room actually would not be conducive to resting in.
Okay, guys, the,
Well, the water
the ones with the
wouldn't
broken
come up to our feet,
statues.
so why not?
I'd rather not get my beard wet.
All right. Then you guys go ahead and wander where you shall. I am just a fly on the wall.
Should we go to the where we defeated the 2 statues?
Was there a
Oh.
whole one still in that room?
They didn't come alive though. I mean, we could smack it to test it.
All right, I'm game for that room.
That's our best choice. I mean, we can't sleep here. We can't push forward without getting some healing.
Uh-huh. And Fargrim passes the creepy uncle stairs.
Fuck those stairs. Can I just do a perception check on the door? You never know if people came back.
Well,
after you.
the door is closed, so that is up to you.
Fuck, I'll kick the door up.
All right, so you kick open the door. And inside you see the 2 smashed statues and the 1 whole statue.
Lucy, we home.
Oh wait, rather than the. We go there and like stand there and hold the door open because last time it shut in my back.
Uh-huh, sure did. Sure shut. So, alright, so the 2 PCs who are not here will go in. They will be your Polish mine detectors.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this statue because it's whole still.
Ah, screw it. I'll walk up and smack it.
So as Sava, pulls her bow and gets prepared to possibly, see the statue come to life, Fargrim just walks over with this big turtle shell and just goes smack, knocks its hand off.
Supposedly it was his sword hand, right?
Have any swords?
Which hand is the sword hand on the statue?
I don't know.
But
Well,
no, he
both
just knocks
obviously
off a
said
hand. It's okay, so he knocks off the other hand as well. But otherwise, all of you are going to be able to take a short rest here. And while you take a short rest, you may utilize your hit dice.
Jesus Christ, that's consistent, isn't it? Fuck. This is a moment I wish I was a warlock.
I know.
All
Like, oh look, I got my 2 spell slots back.
I mean, that would be a good combo with Paladin.
Well, possibly. So, alrighty. There you are. There you have it. You are now ready to go. And as everybody can hear, Susie is watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the background.
That show's still going. Jesus fucking.
No, she's watching it on Hulu. Alright, so Fargrim, after an hour, decides to get up and walk out of the room. He apparently wants to go see the creepy Uncle Stairs.
Yeah.
That, of course, I'm going to have to populate with a number of very scary-looking clowns with big teeth.
Nice.
And you just lost a view.
Bye, Lara.
Exactly what I was talking about.
I think I'm going to have to do that for a game for her one of these days. I'm going to be nothing but fucking clowns.
Hey, if you bring greats into my games, you're gonna have to put clowns in hers.
Greats, clowns, and creepy Uncle Stairs. There we go. I have the perfect trifecta for the 3 of you playing in a game. I will move the PCs who are not here ultimately to wherever the location is you guys decide to go to. I am not going to move them along with you.
Are we headed back to the one we just came from?
I mean, that's where they were guarding a door, so.
Yeah, they come out of the north side.
All right.
Should I go up there and see what's in there, or are we just going to Kool-Aid through?
I mean, doesn't hurt to perception check or see if it's trapped.
Yep.
Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe.
Go through the window. Or whatever that song goes, I don't know.
Tiptoe through the tulips. Alright, Martin, what would you like to do? Little investigation. Well, the first thing you determine is the fact that the door is not locked, nor does it appear to be trapped.
And they didn't leave any body behind it, did they?
They didn't leave any what? I'm sorry.
No bodies?
No bodies. Ain't got no body.
Nobody.
Alright, I will crack the door open just enough to take a peek inside. I don't want to throw it open yet.
I'd like to be ready for whatever we see.
Alright, so you readied in action. I'm assuming Hell is ready in action for Fargrim as well.
Yep.
That is what you see.
Any more noises from the other side, talking or anything?
There is no noises of any kind coming from this side. It's as quiet as a tomb in here.
Go figure, it is a tomb. Okay, it appears to be empty on the other side, so I'll go ahead and pull the northwest way open and step through.
Okie dokie.
Can my hell action be like run up and like keep the door open just in case?
Sure. You grab a hold of the door.
I don't trust doors anymore.
Right?
Oh, that's a good thing to be. You know, don't trust the doors. That's okay. Don't trust the doors. I will not make one into a mimic. I promise.
The door uprising.
The door uprising. Yeah, take a page from Junior's book. All right, so Fargrim, Martin, you walk into this room and you see two female statues of the same scantily clad woman on either side of you. She looks remarkably the way Saba looks right now, except this woman is wearing far fewer clothes.
And there's no other things in the room, no desks or chairs or
Nothing.
discarded tissues or anything?
No discarded tissues. Apparently they have brought them with them.
Shame on you,
There
boys.
does appear to be rose petals, ancient rose petals, sprinkled on the feet of the statues.
Alright guys, it looks like this was a shrine to the Enchantress.
Should we desecrate it?
Well, I don't know if it's that kind of a shrine, but
I think Fargrim just wants to pee on her statue. I think that's what he wants to do. He's obviously played with Susie Q for far too long, because now he wants to pee on things.
Not that far yet.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
Not yet.
Well, if he ain't going to, I'm going to have to go in and pee on the statue then.
Okay, there we go. See, Zell has played with Susie long enough to want to pee on things.
are the floors, have they been swept clean or layers of dust or...
There is absolutely no debris on these floors in any way, shape, or form. And Saba, in her new form, comes sauntering past Martin. It does not fall through the illusionary floor.
In statue form, it's just as hideous as like when I look in the water. Ugh.
Of course, to you gentlemen, you look at the statue, you look over at Saba, who is now this human form of Saba. You look back at the statue, and you can see the resemblance.
Not anymore.
I think they got the nose wrong.
I can't say I see the Enchantress anymore because all I see is a goblin in a human body taking a piss on a statue.
Yeah, sure, that's what you see. Alright, so Saba decides to rehydrate the rose petals at the feet of the statue.
Whatever appropriate desecration of this statue might be.
Which I will not go
whatever
into.
it takes.
Yeah, I will not go into any additional description of desecrating the statue.
You could just
I
flip
would wonder what the hell the incubus reaction would have been to that. Jesus Christ.
Let's not even think about it, shall we?
He
it
probably
would
would.
have turned them on.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
she
well,
has done a
you're down.
goblin-y desecration to the statue.
Should we check the other doors?
Sure looks like these statues aren't going to do anything. Nothing interesting here.
You could have Hell knock her head off.
can't be arsed. I mean, I feel they would have done something since she peed on them, but
Yes, and other things.
let's just go check the other doors before the goblin smell takes over my mind.
Ew. Alright, so Martin. Excellent. This door is not locked. It is not locked, nor is it trapped. However, it does have some sort of weird white substance along the lower half of it, along the edges of the door.
Like it's been sealed, or
like there's crystals growing on it.
do they appear to be growing under the door, or
Under and in the creases of the door, so like on the hinge side and on the open side, it has these crystals growing. They're faint. Think of like frost around the edges of a door kind of thing.
Do you say
do
anything?
they feel cold?
You stick your finger out, touch it.
Sure.
Awesome. You stick your finger out, you touch it, and it doesn't feel cold at all. No. However, you do take a point of acid damage as it begins to eat through your finger.
Oh, ow.
Let's not open that door.
Alright, does it continue to do damage, or is it just like a contact thing?
It continues to do damage to you. So a few seconds go by, you take another point.
Rinse it off with some water out of the water skin.
Okay. Squirt, 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 and it's off your finger.
Nice.
Your finger looks kind of gnarly, considering that you just took 2 points of acid damage to a finger. So, yeah, it looks a little gnarly.
It'll heal.
I saw how my thing looked before. It doesn't look as bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look nearly as bad as when you guys entered the weird water that tried to eat you.
That was just me.
On to the next door.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't even notice the one at the bottom.
Yep. Okay, this door is locked, but not trapped. This lock looks like it has been locked for a long time.
Nothing trying to crawl out from underneath the cracks in the door.
Nothing trying to crawl around the door this time. Nope.
There isn't any writing on the door, around the door, is there?
No, there is not.
Okay, this one's locked. Should I unlock it?
Why not at this point?
Let's do it.
Very good. You unlock it. Do you wish to open it and enter the room?
Take a peek in first.
The room is bathed in this strange lavender radiance.
Was it like the color we saw coming around the sarcophagus originally, or?
Yes.
I'll do a divine sense.
You can sense the presence of undead and fiends all around you, Fargrim.
Great. But not from the room.
But not specifically from any one location.
Okay.
It's as if the entire place is is upset at your presence.
Wow. I say we avoid anything that glows like the sarcophagus.
Hello, Maz.
He's alive.
Yay! It's a Maz!
It is, isn't it?
A wild Maz appears.
You're not making any noise even though you're lighting up, man.
Yeah, I gotta fix my thing. 1 sec.
Ooh.
Alright, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Indeed.
Yep.
Alright.
Can you hear you now?
So are we?
So we're going to leave the store for now?
I say we avoid anything that glows like the sarcophagus.
All right, so we're leaving this one for the moment.
I mean, because the last time we touched anything, it turned Saba into a human.
Yeah, but touching it again might turn me back. Or kill me,
Either
you
that
know,
or
whatever.
bring someone else back.
There's always possibilities.
So the third door down here on the bottom, then.
I'm going to relock the door.
Oh. Go ahead and roll me another Thieves' Tools then.
It should be there.
I don't see it. I see your last one that you did to unlock it, but not to lock it. Wow. As Maz comes onto the table, give it a few moments while everything freezes. Alright, so yeah, you got it locked. Alright, so here we are at the final door. You do not determine whether there are any traps here at all. You do determine, however, that the door is not locked.
Alright, is there anything trying to flow around this door?
There is nothing flowing around this one.
I will crack it open and peek in.
In this room, actually, I'll open up the far end a little bit because you can see the far end. Now you see two statues that look like armored men that are, well, armored is kind of a loose-fitting term here. They are armored in very, very, very little armor, just covering specific parts. Otherwise, they are holding weapons. But they are statues.
And they're different from the other ones that have come alive and tried to smack us around.
Yes.
Alright, I will pass that information back to the rest of the group and see if they want to check it out or not.
I'd follow into that room, yeah.
Why not?
Well, they could come alive and try to beat us down again, but, okay.
I mean, the only other option we currently have is the creepy uncle stairs, but hey.
Right?
My map's not coming up.
Which the your what?
Okay, there it is. Never mind.
All right, so you step in.
I'll hold the door open just in case.
You see two more of these mostly naked male figures wearing armored cod pieces, etc., and holding weapons.
Is it spears?
Now they're swords.
Do they look like any of the demons we just vanquished, or do they entirely humanoid? Or
They
human, rather?
do look a little bit more like the demons than they do humans. You don't see any wings or horns or any of the rest of that stuff. But you do see the fact that they are definitely a little more demonic in appearance.
Are there any writings in the room?
There are
Good
no
one.
writings.
Alright, since someone else was going in, I'll step up to that one to the northwest and check it out.
Okay. You can see that it is, once again, it is a fiendish-looking human in next to nothing other than an armored codpiece with a sword. Do you guys want to catch Maz up so he understands what's going on?
He can watch the VOD.
Alright.
Okay, so the short version is we found the Tomb of the Enchantress. We've gone down. Sava touched the body in a sarcophagus, and now she's a pink skin. We ran into 3 demons, 2 Cambions, and what was the other one? Incubus.
Incubus, yep.
And got the crap beat out of us there. And we have just come back from resting, and we're investigating the hall where we ran into them at.
And frequently these statues come to life and kick our butts too.
Oh, that's good to know. Is there a trigger for the statues that you guys have identified?
Thus far, I think it's been getting close. Like, I should be in proximity, and so should Martin at this point.
Well,
Okay.
the first one we ran across, he was across the room from where Helic went into that room, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think it's actually just walking into the room that triggers it, but not sure.
Okay. And what's in the back corner of this room? Can anybody see that?
It looks like an empty alcove.
Yep.
Is there anything special about it?
I don't know. Let's go look.
Aside from being empty, I don't know yet.
Alright, so you send your bird over. Saba goes running over there as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna inspect the walls and such.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this statue too, just to see if it's got anything unique about it.
Nope, nothing unique about it. And the Raven can go ahead and roll a perception check or an investigation check.
Yeah, trying to find where my raven was. Oh yeah, he's in the taskbar.
I'm going to investigate that wall to the north of me.
Okay. Martin, you see nothing in the wall to the north.
It's not letting me pull him up.
Okay. There you go. You should be in the PC sheets now.
Under.
PC sheets.
Yeah, but what's
If
it
you
called?
hit the PC tab on the right hand side.
Got it.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah, okay. There you go. That is his sheet. So. Alright, so the Raven Raven doesn't see anything unusual, or you don't see anything unusual through the Raven's eyes.
Ooh, look, gold.
And Saba, as you examine this one, there is nothing really that stands out as striking to you.
All right.
Since you are, after all, a goblin at heart, you don't find human males of any kind, even fiendish ones, to have any sort of attraction for you. So, now as a human, he would be incredibly attractive. But
Yeah, but,
to you,
but I'm not
nope.
really one of those.
No.
All right, I'd like to go back out, I guess, and have a closer look at the water. I don't want to get in it, mind, because that didn't feel good last time, but I'd like to have a look. Do I see
Okay.
anything in the water?
It just looks like there has been water that has been seeping in from the walls. There is a slightly whitish film on the tile underneath the water, and it's more like a puddle than it is anything else. It's not very deep.
I'd stay out of the water, guys, but I don't see anything else here.
I mean, we could try the light in the other room or go the stairs. Or we could possibly have Mass and his Raven up the stairs.
Otherwise, we're either going in the purple glowy room or the acid room, right?
Yeah.
Sounds painful.
I'm assuming that's one of the rooms to the north.
Yes. The room to the north is the purple glowy room, the one that's immediately to the north. The one that is the next door up from that is the acid room, what they call the acid room, because Martin found a white substance along the lower half of the door that was along the edges of it and touched it, and it started burning his finger.
I could send the Raven in either of those rooms, actually. If you'd like to check them out.
Okay, the room that's directly to the north, which is the purple glowy room, when Martin left that room, he relocked the door. So he will have to unlock the door.
Martin, we want to unlock the door again?
I can come do that.
And as far as all the demons and stuff that have been in here, have they been conversing or just like attacking?
They did converse a little bit with Saba at one point. But other than that, no. They conversed for a very short period of time with you guys when you came in, and then immediately began attacking.
What was the content of that conversation? Was it something like, we're going to kill you?
I
No,
was
the
trying to
content-
charm them into believing I actually am the enchantress, and made the mistake of re-rolling that deception check, and it didn't go well from there.
Okay.
They thought she was the enchantress returning from whatever the banishment that was imposed on her.
Yes.
Alright, so did I re-unlock the door?
Yep, you didn't even have to worry about using your thieves' tools, because you can unlock it since you locked it.
Sweet.
Alright, so we're going to send the Raven in, or someone going in?
Yeah, I'm going to cast Detect Magic, and then I'm going to send the Raven in.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and open the door when the Raven approaches.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast that as a ritual now, and then I will move towards the door and look into the room.
Okay, so that will take roughly a minute to cast.
Alright.
So, okay, you've cast it.
Yep, and then what do I see in the room?
Well, you see this. The room is magic. The room is a lot of magic. It is... Roll an Arcana check. And I'll tell you what kind of magic. Oh, wonderful. That was a natural 1 on your Arcana check. That's great.
Sweet.
I know. You're having difficulties determining what kind of magic because there is multiple kinds that are in there, kind of making this weird rainbow effect in your eyes that is difficult for you to see. You can't determine it because the colors are all swirling together.
And it's in the air? Or like...
It is everything, yes. The air, the walls, the floor, the ceiling.
Alright, do you guys have any predictions? Is this going to kill the bird as soon as I send him in there?
We don't know. The field that we saw around the sarcophagus that turned her into the human is the same thing that we saw in this room, so...
Alright, bird's going to fly in there and take a peek.
Alright. Birdie, birdie in the sky. Birdie, birdie flies in and sees 2 human females that are dressed in next to nothing, that are made of their statues. They have ancient rose petals dried and broken at the feet of the statues. And the room smells of roses and lilacs.
Well, I'm going to hedge a guess and say it's a love chamber. I'm going to fly over towards one of the statues and see if there's any writing or anything unusual about it.
Okay. As the raven flies closer, you are able to determine that the source of the magical glow is actually coming from both of the statues. But otherwise, there is no writing or any other markings on these statues. They look absolutely pristine.
I'm going to ask the raven if it's affecting it in any way.
It doesn't feel to be affected.
Alright, and then otherwise the room is relatively empty?
Yep, the room is empty otherwise.
Are you telling us this?
Yeah, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say everything I found. Like, it seems to be a love chamber with 2 beautiful women that have magic emanating from them, and otherwise the room is empty.
So it's a magical version of that chamber to the north.
God, that woman
Yes.
was vain. All these pictures of herself.
Which, now, Maz, since you didn't really get to see it before, Shadar gets to now understand that these mostly naked female statues that are in there, as Sava begins to speak, you now realize those statues are of the body that Sava is currently inhabiting.
Is Sava glowing in some weird way to my vision?
Nope. Sava is not glowing at all.
Okay, so this is like a actual transformation.
Yes.
So Sava's really hot, is what you're saying.
Sava is like insanely hot as a human, yes. But you can roll me an Arcana check. I mean, looking at her, you can see her regular gear that is magical. You know, of course, you can see that. Aha! Now with your Arcana check, you know that this is a magic jar spell. Her soul has been sucked into this body.
That's unfortunate.
She agrees.
Did it leave her body somewhere else?
Oh yeah, they put me in Sleeping Beauty's sarcophagus.
Well, to
I
be
mean my
fair,
body.
You put yourself.
did my Arcana check reveal any way or any methods to undo such a transformation?
No, they did not.
Okay.
Your princess is in another castle.
Well, I actually prefer Saba this way, so.
Yeah, create another soul jar and move her back. Put Edwina back in the bowl.
Yeah, the magic jar is a very difficult spell to master, and, well, to be honest, if she's been magic jarred, it's going to take nothing short of a wish to move her back.
You guys want to... Did you unlock this acid door to the north here?
It's not locked, but if you want to open it, give me enough time to get up those stairs over there.
Alright.
Right?
I've already fallen in the stuff once and touched it, and it messed my finger up too.
Alright, everybody get where they want. I'm gonna do some stuff.
Need a band-aid, Martin?
And note, Shadar, that the stairs that go up or down in this, for the most part, in this dungeon thus far, they have nicknamed the creepy uncle stairs because it gives you that feeling of like your creepy uncle walking into a room and kind of makes you have the shivers and you just want to avoid it at all costs. So nobody has actually gone up or down a flight of stairs other than these short steps that go from this little Overwatch area to the room that you're currently in.
Okay, so if I look over there at the stairs, do I see something strange with those?
To the west, yes. Past Martin and past Fargrim, yes. You see the fact that it's darkness. It's like a swirling cloud of darkness.
Can my eyes, or can the detect magic spell determine what school of magic?
No, it's outside the range of the detect magic, which I do believe is 60 feet, is it not?
I think it's 30. I thought you were talking about the stairs that Sava's on right now.
No. It's further west than Martin and Fargrim.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see it now. Alright, you guys where you want to be?
Yep.
Part way up the stairs? Yep, I'm good.
And the part of Prime, by the way, is being played by me today, since you guys really needed to have a healer.
Alright, I'm going to use Mage Hand and open the door.
Okay, so use Mage Hand. You open the door. The door is now open.
Did anything happen?
No.
God, I was fully expecting acid water to pour out of there.
Alright, Raven's going to fly over there.
Okay, so before the Raven goes in, let me show you what he can see when he gets to the doorway. A large puddle of water is on the floor.
Does it have a white film?
It does indeed. Nor does it detect as magical.
I'm going to fly to the far side of the room, see what I see instead.
Okay.
And the door slams shut.
And you see two statues, once again, of mostly naked males holding swords.
And same as last room, no writing, no anything interesting on the walls.
Nothing interesting on the walls whatsoever.
Are all these statues in these rooms facing the same direction?
No,
Are they
facing they are facing the center of the room. Every statue from every room you have encountered thus far, they are all facing the central point of the room.
That's interesting. Why would that be?
All right, I'm gonna yell up there that it's basically the same. It just has two guys with two swords and describe it.
And as a note, the statues in the room that you're currently in, Maz, are actually men in full armor, and the sword and the statues appear to be metallic.
Is that different from the ones in there? Are they marble?
Yes. They are alabaster. Same thing with the female ones. They're alabaster.
Okay. Does that have some significance to the party?
Well, the metal ones are the ones that attacked us.
Okay.
The ones that represent the Enchantress and the other demonic consorts, for lack of any better description. None of them have done anything but be statues.
All right, I'm going to move over to the group, and then I'm going to send the bird up those stairs.
Do these stairs go up or down?
Those right there go up.
The one to the north goes down or up?
Up.
Up.
Now, is this
And-
structure a temple or something? Is this an underground?
It's underground. It's a tomb. Now, once again, I
Yeah,
would
you're
like to
also-
remind you that you are all getting an incredibly creepy, I don't want to go up there feeling from these stairs.
Also, we're about 200 feet underground at this point,
Yes.
since he wasn't here for our original entry.
Yes. You are about 200 feet down. You came down a ladder in order to get in here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to send the bird up. Or attempt to.
Make a charisma saving throw for the bird. Okay, very decent. You can feel through your empathic link with the bird, you can feel that even though it is a magical construct, it has the feeling that it should not be here. And your force of will has forced it to continue on. And suddenly it is disintegrated.
Oh, well, that's not good. Hey guys, my bird just fried.
Yep, it dissipated and became a part of the shadow. You felt it actually beginning to be pulled apart as it was flying up. I mean, it was instantaneous, but you could feel like the moments as they went by. And for a moment, you thought you caught a glimpse of a laughing woman standing in water.
Did the woman look like Sava?
Yes, I will say that pretty plainly. Yes, she did look like Sava.
That bitch.
Saba Goblin or Saba Human?
Sava human.
Alright.
Well, if the stairs creep us out and disintegrate the bird, I'm not so keen on going up there, guys. I'm feeling a little vulnerable in this body.
The only thing we have left to try then is the glowing light. I mean, all the other stairs also feel creepy, so. I'm not really fans of being disintegrated.
Right, the
Shadar.
glowing light, though, that was a statue room when he sent the bird in, right?
Mm-hmm. Shadar, can you make me a perception check at disadvantage, please?
Alright.
Wow, remarkably good. As you tumble everything through your mind of your raven being, just disseminated into its various component bits, and you think about the image of the laughing woman standing in water, you believe that she wasn't alone. That there was another figure in the room. You did not get a clear picture of it, but you do have a feeling there was somebody else in the room with her, that she wasn't laughing as in like, ha ha ha, I just destroyed this person's bird, but more like, ha ha ha, you just told me a joke to the person in the room, and she does not, you don't think she is aware of your party's presence.
Interesting.
I want to go check something.
All right. What?
Can we go check the tomb again?
Go back to the crystal? Back to the crystal coffin?
I'm just getting a bad vibe of leaving the body there.
Leaving Sava's poor body.
Yeah, and also, if, like you mentioned, like standing in water, that's the only place I know of water that doesn't kill you when you stand it.
Well, you go ahead and move yourself any way you wish to move. Yep. You open the door, pass into your freaky statue room.
I'll jam the door so it stays open.
Alright, so use a baton or something and you jam it open.
Yeah. Same thing with that door.
Okay. And Prime is going to go with Fargrim.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty much just wow.
What are the rest of you doing?
Oh, well, I'm, puzzled that Fargrim just took off. But I'm certainly not going up the stairs. Ugh.
Serious question, can I cast, for example, protection from evil and good on higher levels?
I don't
Even
think
though
it
it
really
doesn't-
does anything at higher level.
No, but that's the only spell slot I have.
Oh, yes. You can always sacrifice a higher spell level to cast a lower level spell. Yes.
Okay. Yes, I know. I'll open the door.
Okay. Well, I'll get back to you in a moment. Let's see what the other three are doing first.
I'm debating whether or not we should try to go up these stairs. Are there any dead that you've killed around in here?
No, we've only encountered the statues and the 3 demons.
And the
Where are the-
statues fell
where are
apart
the
and
three?
the demons dissolved.
Oh, they dissolved. Okay.
Disintegrated, whatever. They're gone.
That's unfortunate.
So, you three, what do you want to do?
Give me something, eraser.
Did Hell see anything before we went stomping off?
Yeah, I did say I want to double check the sarcophagus again before I bolt it off.
I'm gonna look at these stairs with my detect magic.
Okay. Once again, all you see is a cloud of swirling black.
Is this so? This is like an unnatural blackness. Like
Yes.
my eyes can't see through it with the double sight.
Correct.
Oh, come Martin, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
The 2 statues in this room are also metallic statues.
But no magic emanating from the room itself.
No.
Oh yeah, and those 2 rooms off to the left side of the map, south of where the coffin is, they gave Fargrim some heebie-jeebies, like something in there was gonna eat anything that walked in the room.
So did you guys investigate or no?
No, we didn't.
They open the door. Fargrim says, "Hey, there's something bad in there." They close the door.
That's exactly how it went.
Pretty much.
All right, so I'll go back over to Fargrim now. You open the door. You see the crystal coffin ahead of you, and it is empty.
Shit. Shit balls.
The only other thing that's in this room is that smell of rose perfume.
I fucking knew it. I'll bolt to the ladder. Does it look like
Fargrim peeking the fuck out?
No. I'm looking like at the ladder. Like, is it like recently used? Like, you know.
Recently used, and you guys recently using it.
Is there water on the lower rungs?
Well, that's the interesting part, because Fargrim knows, which you didn't get to see this before, but Fargrim knows that as he walks through the water here, the water actually separates, so he steps on dry ground.
Let's just say, ask this then. Is there handprints and footprints where they weren't before? For example, if you climb down, there's very different imprints on a ladder than if you climb up.
Why don't you roll me an investigation check?
I love it.
Yeah, oh boy. Tower.
Sure.
Goddamn move map.
Ooh, nice roll. No, nobody has left.
Well, except the obvious thing in the coffin.
Well, yeah, that's gone, but it didn't take the ladder, that's for sure.
Shit.
Other unusual thing that you notice as you're wandering around the room is Prime's feet are wet.
Do I get the sense that that's because he's not, in quote, in a living body, in quotes?
That's interesting.
So as you stomp around the room doing your thing, of course the water separates. As he stomps around the room, he is making ripples and splashing.
Splat.
Oh, because he's a soul forged / warforged.
Soul forged. Yep.
Okay, well, either way, I'm gonna run the fuck back because this is trouble.
Okay. Now, you can always take a shortcut going through this other statue room over here to get back to them. But why not?
Because we haven't been in there and there were more statues like the ones that are right.
But...
So the path he just took is the path they took into the building here?
Correct.
We got problem, fellas. A big one. Well, a small big one.
What's that? Besides
Your
the
body
creepy
is
scares.
gone.
What? My beautiful body is gone? Ugh.
It is gone.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. So, the theory is that she's in your old body and you're in her old body. That or someone else now inhabits your old body.
Well, oh well.
That's not good, mind you.
Oh, that body had some mad skills.
What's up with this hole in the ground right here?
It used to be a statue.
It used to be a statue, which is no longer there. There's some bits and rubble, but there's a hole for the most part.
Does it like go down, or is it just a dent in the ground?
It's just a dent.
Okay. Well, I think our options are to go up or to investigate the rooms we haven't seen yet.
I don't fancy being disintegrated.
Well, it may have just been a dispel magic.
Could be. We also could try whatever's shining in the other room, the magic thing.
Yeah, I'm down. Do I know what shiny thing he'd be talking about?
Yeah, the magic room.
The room that had the two statues of the purple glow.
Oh, okay.
Was the glow coming from the statues?
Yes.
I don't know. I had the feeling that those would be some kind of charm spells.
Probably. Can I just take a test step on one,
You want to?
step
Do you
up
want
the
to?
stairs?
All right. Are you sure you want to step up the stairs?
I believe in you.
Both yes and no. Let's see what kind of items I have that are.
So when I look at the darkness, does it kind of pull like a cloud? Is it like a fog seeping
It's
down
like
the
a
stairs?
yes. It's like a roiling fog of black.
Is it on the walls?
It's everywhere.
I light
Not
a
just on the
torch and
floor. It is
throw
everywhere. It's like literally everywhere. It's like this wall of it right there in front of you. You know, light a torch and throw it up the stairs.
Yeah.
All right. All right. You light a torch. You throw it into the inky blackness, and it goes in, and you see no light as soon as it goes in.
Do I hear anything that so it goes like or something like something?
Nope.
disintegrates?
You hear nothing. And the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, as if someone were breathing down your neck.
Damn it, uncle.
Creepy uncle wants a back rub.
Suggestions.
Well, we go up the stairs.
You want to take the first step?
We could smash those two statues.
I will go up the stairs.
Give me a Christmas saving throw.
It does get a +2 from me.
Yep, you get a +2. So add a +2 to your charisma saving throw.
I did not add a +2.
Okay, well, I'll add it for you. You are successful at your saving throw. However,
I'm disintegrated.
Oh god.
you'll be taking half of this as you breach the external boundary of the shadow. You can feel intense cold, and it resists you pushing any deeper into it. You can feel like your arm is in it right now, and you have taken 50 damage.
50?
15.
Okay.
I was like 50? Jesus fuck.
Alright, so I can sense that there's a barrier of darkness and then there's a barrier of damaging cold.
It is the same thing.
The same thing. Alright, is it... So am I still being affected right now? Like, am I feeling more pain coming? Or am I already cold?
Because of your charisma saving throw, basically you pulled your arm back as soon as you start taking damage. So you are standing on this side of it. You haven't gone through the barrier.
Okay, so I'm still down in the room.
Yes.
I will move back and tell everybody that it's freaking cold in there.
Yes. Not only is it freaking cold, the rest of you will also notice the fact that Shadar's arm is black.
That's not good.
And it looks kind of like a piece of beef jerky, but black.
Oh.
Can you move your fingers?
I attempt to move my fingers.
Your fingers wiggle just fine. it looks really creepy as you pick up your hand and you wiggle your fingers, and it's like 5 pieces of half-stunted beef jerky just writhing at the end of this mangled stump of a hand.
Does it smell bad?
Doesn't smell like anything.
Oh,
Matter of fact, it's kind of steaming and smoking right now because the cold is so intensely cold. It's actually condensing the humidity in the air around you into vapor that's just coming off of it.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I recognize how to undo that spell? I want to know specifically if I think I can counterspell it.
Okay. You may go ahead and roll an Arcana check. All right. From the looks of your hand, the intense cold that you felt, it is almost like it's a Finger of Death spell, but on a much greater scale. And it doesn't seem to be a spell effect as a supernatural effect of the area.
Okay. Would I have any knowledge of whether or not this is somewhat demon related? And if so, do I know anything about like specifics of it?
Okay, so yes, it is demon related. Another Arcana or religion, your choice.
Oh, could I make a religion check?
Yes, you can make a religion check as well.
Not my strong suit, but hey.
All right. Fargrim, unfortunately, is unable to help in this matter at all, but Shadar, you get enough information to realize that the stuff that you touched is actually like the boundary between worlds.
I see. So I reached into Stygia?
You reached into a very bad place. Or you were trying to reach into a bad place, and the border was not allowing you to. That explains where your raven went. That explains where the torch went. The torch was probably just ripped apart. The raven, being magic in and of itself, was just dissipated. So, and then, incorporated into it. You, being a living creature, putting your hand in, possibly out of everybody who is alive in this group, possibly you are about the only one who could have done so. And that's only because of the type of warlock you are, etc., etc.
Right.
Seems like we're not going up the stairs. What does that options leave us?
Glory room. Either that or climb up the ladder again.
2 creepy rooms.
Oh yeah, that too.
Two creepy rooms, a statue room that you guys haven't really gone in. You've explored it from the doorway, kind of thing. The glowy room, the water room.
And there's a hallway that I partially explored and fell into.
Yeah, that didn't feel good though, did it?
No, the water is not pleasant. I'm going to go up there and investigate the fountain again. Was it full of water originally?
Yes.
And it was rose-tinted water from the bread, is that correct?
Correct.
I already tried taking a bath in it. Didn't help. I'm still pink.
Does anyone have a bowl?
I have an empty potion bottle.
We have a brass mug.
Have a what?
Brass mug. I don't remember where it came from, but it's in the bag of holding.
Surely the innkeep won't miss it. Okay. Can I get a mug of the water?
Sure, I guess. I mean, if she wants to wander over there by you, because it doesn't look like Sava's moving.
Oh, sure. I'll try to take another bath.
Okay. So you get a mug of the water. You now have a brass mug full of the water. The rose-scented water.
Alright, I want to try taking it into one of the rooms with the statues of the Enchantress and doing my best attempt at anointing it.
Ah.
I mean, we're missing something here, and I'm just grabbing at straws, but if anyone's got a better idea, we can try that.
No, I like this one.
I'll give you an empty potion bottle so you have two, just in case. So we don't have to run back twice.
Alright, move yourselves on the map. Wherever you want to ultimately end up.
I'm going to ask Prime if he doesn't mind throwing a little heal spell on me real quick before we progress further.
Oh yeah, Prime will definitely throw a heal spell on you. He is on auto heal today.
Thanks, Prime.
And that is all he'll do. And he throws a level 2 at you.
Thanks.
Is his hand still blackened, even though it's feeling better?
Oh, yes, it is.
Interesting. Gonna anoint the one I already peed on.
Sure.
Alright, so you come over and you begin basically washing away the desecration that Sava has just laid on it. Asparagus and roses is not probably one of the best smells you have ever had in your life.
Keeping my distance, but keeping an eye on it, you know, just in case it comes to life.
Martin and Sava, the two of you, please roll me a perception check while Martin is anointing the statue. Ooh, Martin gets it right off the bat. Martin, you can see that there is a faint lilac-colored glow that keeps kind of trying to come through as you're anointing it.
So is it like I'm not applying enough, or?
Well, because of the desecration, that is the unfortunate issue, is because it was desecrated. And now you're basically fighting the desecration. You're washing off that and trying to anoint it at the same time. So it's just going to take more time. And probably another mug or two of the water.
I'll go fill my water skin with it.
Okay.
And hand him that.
All right. So you now have an entire water skin full of this rose-scented water.
And we'll take a step back up.
And then the paladin bravely retreats outside the door.
It's a tactical retreat.
Is this the path we want to go down, though? I mean, if all the statues become active, does that return her to life, or?
I don't know.
I doubt it. I think I'm just pink.
Okay.
I mean, she's got a better body. Why would she give it back to me?
Alright, so Martin, You continue on using the rose-scented water from the fountain, and the statue glows this lilac color. The room is now bathed in this glow.
Alright, and go over to the second one and do the same thing there.
Takes a lot less to do it on this one because Sava didn't desecrate this one, as far as I'm aware. But now that it's done, it is done. And the room is bathed in this beautiful, wonderful glow.
Does the glow look like that other room? The one with the purple and lilac?
Yep.
Do you feel any different, Sava?
Do I?
Feel tingly.
A little tingly.
Not a bad tingle either. It's a good tingle. And Martin, you feel a little bit of a tingle too. You feel a good tingle. It's not like creepy Uncle Stairs where somebody breathed down the back of your neck. Now it's just like your whole body feels like, almost like you're being like sitting out in the sun, and just that warmth, that nice feeling all over your body all at the same time. That's what it's like.
All right, well, I guess we've got another room to do the water skin. Do we need to make all the trails back and forth, or just go to the next step?
You can just go to the next one. You can go to the next one. I'm quietly rolling dice on my desk to tell me what to do next. As in, like, you know, do you have a random encounter, that kind of thing.
Do these still glow while they leave the room?
Yes. The statues continue to glow.
No, and Sava and Martin.
Oh, the tingles stop once they leave the room.
This room was already purple glowing, right?
Yes. And as you enter it, you get that nice warm fuzzies.
So what's the one north we need to do?
The other rooms had male statues, though.
No, the one to the north with all the water in it.
That one was males.
And metal
That one's male too.
statues.
Want to try it on the metal statues in the south room?
Well, okay. The two statues that are in the water room to the north are male, and they're alabaster, and they are the half-naked guys. The four that are in the south room are male, made of alabaster, and are half-naked.
Want to try the south room? Because I don't really feel like stepping through acid.
We can do this one or the south one, doesn't matter to me.
South one, then.
Who has that ring where you can walk on water? Or did somebody have that?
I don't think.
I don't recall that. All right,
Okay.
now,
Yeah.
Martin, as you enter this room, you will notice, once I find it, a door has opened at the far side of the room.
Weird.
Hey guys, I found something.
What?
Is it open into the room or into the hallway beyond?
It has just slid to the south, it looks like, into the wall, and has opened up and has revealed a hallway.
Everyone look for goblin footsteps. Humor me.
If people want to look for goblin footprints, that'd be a survival check.
I'm not.
Nope. No one finds any goblin footprints.
Okay. I do
I'm gonna
find.
open the door.
I do inform Shadar that her old body is gone and it was lifeless. Just pointing that out.
I'm probably playing with my dead hand.
I'll slap you. Pay attention.
Alright, so the investigation check reveals that there are no traps over here. And of course, the door is already open, so obviously it's unlocked and open. Alright, you step around the corner to see a long corridor with alcoves on either side.
Want me to go ahead? So you don't get stabbed.
This seems like a good plan. Do it.
Is there anything in the alcoves, or can we see?
You can't see anything in the alcoves yet.
Which is why it's just now go before you.
Well, then step up.
Can I see anything down the hall? Because I can see in darkness, like to 120 feet.
You see a flight of stairs going up. I think you can see almost all the way to the end. There you go. That's what you can see.
As I move up, I'll just like to hold my shields up just in case anything pops out from the fucking alcoves.
Alright. So Martin begins exploring and investigating on the way. Fargrim has his shield up.
I will be right behind them with my bow ready.
Alright, so you move up. Tiptoe, tiptoe. The first set of alcoves appears to be empty.
Is this hallway well kept as well? Empty of dust and...
It appears to be pretty empty, yes. I mean, there's cracks in the floor, there is a little bit of debris here and there, but otherwise, it does seem to be pretty devoid of anything too gnarly.
Basically the same as the rest of the dungeon so far, or the tomb so far.
Yes, yes, which is surprising. Whoa! I just heard some very strange noises and stuff going on, and it was Clancy reclaiming his throne as the boss. Give me a moment here. You tiptoe forward further. You find no more traps ahead of you. You tiptoe ahead some more. No traps. Which Fargrim basically just, blew your roll as he walks right ahead of you. It's at this point you can see that there are sconces with torches ahead of you that are not lit.
Can Martin still see them?
Martin can see. Because Martin is wearing a set of goggles right now.
I got bug eyes.
He got buggy eyes. He's got that steampunk look going on. No traps ahead of you, Martin. What was that?
Are the sconces?
The sconces are not. No, they are only ahead of you in the hallway itself. Okay, now as Martin passes through this area, The tripwire he missed is tripped. And all the way down the hallway ahead of you, the torches light up.
Ah, shit.
With a reddish purple glow. It looks like a strange, like almost like a bruise color is coming out of the torches.
How many are there? Can we tell?
1 for every 10 feet.
How far is it from Martin, the first one?
5 feet away from him on either side of the hallway.
I want to walk up behind him, and I want to use Mage Hand and knock one out of its holder.
Okay. Unfortunately, they are bolted to the wall, so they do not come out. However, your mage hand does jostle enough to understand that it is not so much a torch as a receptacle that has some kind of oil in it, and you splash a little bit of the oil on the floor, which continues to glow that purple-red color for a moment before it burns itself out.
I'm going to ask if I can hold the rose-colored, or the rose-scented water pouring receptacle thing.
The bronze cup. Okay.
No, I was thinking the bigger one. Somebody got like a whole
the water skin.
Yeah.
Well, again, I don't have any objection to it, so I will hand it over.
Just out of curiosity, I'm going to drip it on my hand, and then if nothing happens, I'm going to use Mage Hand and see if I can't pour it on the torch and see what happens.
Okay. You use Mage Hand. Okay, first you pour it on your hand, and all it does is make your hand wet. And you pour it on the torch, and it puts out the torch. With a strange splatter, because, water, oil, etc.
Right. I'm going to do that as we go down the hall.
Don't try that at home, kids.
Yeah.
Don't try that
for
at
sure.
home. You'll be able to pour a little bit of water on each with a mage hand, but by the time you reach theirs, you have run out of water.
Okay.
We should probably go refill this.
Okay.
How much did it take to put one out?
Took quite a bit. Almost an entire mug's worth out of the water skin. And as a note, the mage hand can't pick up the water skin because the water skin full weighs 10 pounds. If I remember right, mage hand is 5 pounds.
I thought it was 10.
Either that or we just keep going forward.
I'll go refill the water skin if no one has objections.
Yeah, you can carry it up to 10. Yeah, I'd go refill the water skin.
I mean, we have more water skins, people, so fill up as many as you can.
Alright, so you guys run back for a moment, and then you come back, and you continue down the hallway.
Yep. Martin?
So, okay, I guess I will continue creeping forward, checking for traps.
I'm going to give him guidance.
Awesome.
Just stay within 10 feet of me so you all get a bonus.
Okay. So far, nothing.
Do I feel creeped out by this set of stairs?
No. No creepy feelings from this set of stairs. Matter of fact, Martin, as you step on these stairs, you put your first foot on the stair, you actually feel at peace. It's almost like walking up the front path to your childhood home kind of thing. Considering you had a shit childhood, having such a fond memory of it is not quite as comforting as it should be.
Does it feel like we're being affected by magic here, or?
Probably yes.
So something's trying to put us at a sense of ease.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I will mention that to the rest of the group, and unless somebody says something, I'll keep going up.
Okay.
And keep following him and giving him guidance.
Alrighty. No more traps up there either. At least not in this next squares. But I will open up the area for you. There you go. As you reach this area, you can see that there is a door to the west. Prime can't step on the stairs.
Is there like a force stopping him from stepping up, or?
You watch him actually hover his foot over the step, and he can't put his foot down, and he looks very as confused as his robot-looking face can look confused. He looks
Can
very
I
confused.
carry him up the stairs?
You can go try.
I'll try.
Picking him up is actually kind of difficult. Number one, he is a good-sized creature. Number two, he actually weighs quite a bit. But you do manage to do it. You are, after all, a strong little sturdy dwarf. And you pick him up and you begin to try to carry him up the stairs. Now, have you ever put two magnets next to each other and had the poles repel each other and feel the force that pushes it away? That's the force that is pushing on Prime right now to stay off the stairs. The harder you pull, the stronger that push is.
This sounds to me
Is
like
it just
the
the
GM
area,
wants
or
to
is it
leave him
specifically
down
the
here.
stairs?
Well, it seems to be the stairs, because he can't breach that first step.
Even though if I try to keep him off the stairs, as I carry.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to keep him off the stairs? The stairs are 15 feet.
No, I mean I lift him up so his body won't.
No, I mean it's like
touch.
the air, like he cannot breach the plane of the stairs.
That is troublesome.
Yep, it's like almost like an invisible barrier is pushing against him.
Can I
it's not
pour
like
some
stopping him; it's
water?
just pushing.
Can I pour some of the rose water on his hand and then tell him to see if he can move his hand or whatever through whatever is stopping him?
You can pour water on him, and you pour water on him, and same thing basically happens. Is he's just wet,
And he smells nice.
and now he smells nice. He may rust.
To be fair,
He was already a little rusty to begin with, so.
Yeah. I'll use my last divine sense. Do I sense anything?
You can still sense evil all around you.
Great.
Death and fiendish.
Great. You guys think we should leave him here for the moment?
Well, we seem to be going someplace where he can't follow. Someone should probably stay here just in case something happens. Let's see what's in the room before we really freak out about it, though.
That's what I mean, open the door first and, The funny thing is, there was the same with the water in the sarcophagus. It avoided us, but Prime specifically just sloshed through it.
That's weird.
Maybe he doesn't have a soul, I don't know.
That or no living body, I don't know. It rather is the GM's way of saying, don't take this character further.
I would never say any such thing.
Alright, so is the door trapped or locked?
It is locked, but not trapped. And it does not unlock for you at this moment.
I'm gonna give him guidance and tell him to try again.
Okay.
Does it look like a standard lock, or is it more advanced, or...
It looks like a pretty standard lock.
Can I take 10?
Wrong system. Ah, well, the 20 actually helps. So you tickle the lock, and it opens. I'll just reveal the whole room. You see a fountain with water pooling in the south wall, with two statues on either side of it. One is a half-naked male in alabaster, and the other is the enchantress, just like the other statues.
Looks like the end of the road. Let's see what we're going to do this.
Considering it's the last few seconds of my divine sense, now that he's opened the door, does sense anything from the room?
And once again, lots of evil.
Correct.
I enter the room.
I see that.
Of course, the warlock goes in. He's fucking attracted to evil.
Does it feel strange in here?
It feels unusual, and there is that same perfumed smell.
I'm going to step up and check out the fountain there.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Perception, I dropped an investigation.
I saw the investigation. Yep, there's no traps that you can see, but the perception is more what we're looking for. You look over into the water and do not see your reflection.
There's no reflection in the water. If I hold up something else over the water, does it reflect that? Is it like if I hold
Does
the
not reflect.
brass cup over it, it doesn't reflect anything?
No, it does not.
I'll throw a coin in it. I'll flip a coin in it.
You flip a coin in. Martin and Sava, the two of you being closest, you can see the coin go into the water, and you see it sink to the bottom, and then it disappears.
Is there any aroma or anything in the area? Like the other fountain had the rose scent to it. Does this one have a different?
Yep. Nope. Same perfumed rose scent.
So I bathed in the last fountain. I'd kind of like to put my fingers in the edge of the water just to, see if it seems the same.
Okay. You put your fingers into the water, and it feels like oil on your hands.
Ew, it's greasy.
Did her fingers disappear?
No.
And my coin is gone.
And your coin is gone.
I'll use a javelin and just use the wood end of it and just touch the bottom. See what happens.
Okay. You poke around in the bottom of it with the javelin, and you feel the hard bottom. Nothing happens to the javelin.
I'll let go of the javelin.
You let it be fully immersed in it.
Yeah.
Mark it off your sheet. It's gone.
Like, did it just vanish or did it, melt?
Yeah, it's gone. And then it's not.
Oh, for crying out loud, what is it with people and magic bullshit?
Which one of the statues is the male and which one's the female?
The female is the one on the right, the male is the one on the left.
So I'm gonna take my now oily hand over and wipe it off on the guy's feet.
Okay. You now have oil on his foot.
Less on my hands.
Less on your hands, more on his foot. Yes.
I'll try the rose water on him.
Okay, you squirt the statue with rose water. Nothing.
I'll do it on female too.
Okay. You squirt the female statue. Nothing.
Okay, never mind the movement. Hmm.
Can I get a couple of drops of the water on my finger and drop it into the fountain, whatever it is?
Okay. You get a couple of drops, you drop it into the fountain, and like oil and water, you see the water kind of bead up on top of the oil.
Oh, good. I was expecting it to explode or something, so that's something.
I died in a rose-scented explosion. That would be the worst thing to say at, like, Valhalla.
I want to dip my new dead arm into the fountain, see if anything happens.
Hmm.
So you dip your dead arm in, and the first most unusual thing is you're expecting to be able to feel. You don't feel anything. And you just plunge your arm right in. You pull it back out, and it is now covered in this rose-scented oil. It is still this charred-looking piece of beef jerky, but that's all it is.
Huh.
No, he did not find himself holding a copper coin in a javelin.
That's awesome.
How deep is the fountain?
About 3 feet.
Is there a hole, like an obvious source of where the liquid is coming from?
No.
I'll use my chain, but still keep hold of it as I just dip it in, like, letting it touch the bottom, but still hold it.
Okay. Well, you do that. I would like Shadar to please roll me a intelligence check. There, I have whispered you. Of course, my children need to know. The children need now to fight over who is going to do the laundry. This is kind of the most unusual thing I've ever heard.
Just be happy they fought over that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But it is World War VI over who is going to be doing the laundry.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Detect Magic again as a ritual.
Alright, so you're going to take some time to cast that. Alright. What would the rest of you like to do while Shadar is casting?
I'll take some of this oil back down to prime and try to buff out the spots we just got wet.
Awesome. Okay. So you're going to buff out his spots.
You want your cut back?
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, so you start buffing out prime spots.
That didn't sound
He looks shiny.
like I meant it to, so
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, you are the drop-dead, sexy-looking, enchantress at this point.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the metal thing appreciates that, but whatever.
Anyway, there's so many jokes that could be told here. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm having scenes of heavy metal.
Yep. Anyway.
More alive than he's ever had in God knows how long.
Yep.
All right, well, she's doing that and he's doing that. I want to try doing the same thing with the statue using the oil. Wipe it down, anoint it, whatever you want to call it.
You're going to wipe her down and anoint her. All right, you going to do the male or the female?
Well, she already did the male, didn't she? Or she just poured it on his feet?
She just wiped what was on her hand across her foot. Oh, across his foot. That's it. And then Fargrim squirted both of the statues with his rose-scented water.
I'll do the female statue.
Alrighty.
Of course you would.
You do the female statue. As you start doing the female statue, there is a purplish colored glow. It's about this time where Shadar is completing his ritual. Shadar, you can see the room is now swirling in colored lights as you can detect magic all around you.
Is this being caused by him rubbing the statue, or is this something that I think has been in the room the whole time?
This is definitely being caused by the statue.
Can I tell what class of magic?
You may roll an Arcana check. Once again, it has that swirl of colors.
Martin. Shame on you.
The main one that you're able to pick out is enchantment. There's a little bit of everything, but enchantment seems to be the most prevalent one.
From my memory, is this where I heard the laugh? Like, at her statue?
Not the statue, but her standing here is what you remember seeing. So it wasn't water. She used to been this.
Oh, okay.
Do you say that?
No. I'm gonna stand in the pool of oil.
Okay. You stand in the pool of oil. Bloop.
Do I disappear?
What is he doing now?
Apparently he's jumping in the oil and getting all oily.
You guys thought it was weird when I crawled in the other one and took a bath.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, while Martin is doing the fucking female, I'll do the male one then.
Oh, you gonna do the male over here on the side?
Fuck it.
Alright, so you get some oil and you start rubbing down the guy.
Obviously avoiding the crotch.
But I just had this picture in my mind of a dwarf who's rubbing down a male statue and it's stuck out, and he's just kind of like rubbing it in circles in the air. Somebody has to like push him forward, so he. It's a very comedic thing. It's just mind's eye kind of thing. But anyway, so yeah, you rub it down, and now there's a red glow along with the purple glow. Shadar, you step out and nearly fall on your ass as your feet, of course, are covered in oil, which is very slippery.
I'm going to fill up a skin with this liquid, and then when we head back down, I'm planning on putting it on the men's statues.
Okay. Well, before you even... You say that out loud to yourself, you know, in your head, and you're the first to notice there is no more door. It is a wall there.
Hey guys, the door's gone.
The fuck you talking? Wait, what?
Yep. Fargrim opens his eyes and looks over in that direction, and he sees, and Martin, you will turn your head to see, the wall is gone, or the door is gone. It is replaced by a wall.
I would like to do an inspection of the room to see if the door has moved.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. Meanwhile, Stava, you and Prime, whatever you...
Tune up and lube.
So Discord is doing the up and down thing. I think I heard you guys saying the door disappeared. Would I have noticed any of that? And then you're talking about Prime now.
Yes. To you, the door is absolutely fine right there, and Prime is done with his Jiffy Lube.
Okay. So he still can't come up the stairs. But I would probably go back upstairs.
Okay. You go up the stairs, no issue, and Prime is finally able to follow you.
Interesting.
Wow, Zell, you are roboting hard.
I know, you guys are too. I'm sure it's my
He's fine for me.
connection.
I think it's your connection, because I see that you have started and stopped your broadcast 3 times.
She's fine for me.
So, but Zell, you can see, or Asaba can see, the door is wide open. The way you left it.
So I see in the room.
Yep, you can see in the room, and all 3 gentlemen are gone.
Oh, that's weird, Prime. I wonder where the guys went to. They were just right here.
Smell of lilacs. And Shadar and Martin, for both of you, you find no door.
So what happened? How much oil did you put in that statue, Hal?
Why did you do it? I just touched the wall. Well, the supposed wall.
Okay. Wall.
Shit.
Saba, you can continue doing what you would like to do.
Well, having gone away from that room with people in it and coming back to find none, I would be going in to look for them.
Alrighty. So you and Prime walk into the room. The 3 of you do not notice those other 2 that just walked in, and you 2 that just walked in do not notice the other 3.
Can I wash off the fucking maid statue?
That's what I was going to do, is wipe the oil off with some rags or something.
Okay, so you guys start wiping and washing and everything else.
Did I notice any change in the magic?
No.
It's weird, Prime. They were just here. And I'll go start, like, tapping on the walls to see if I can find some kind of secret door they might have wandered through.
Okay. You are allowed to give me an investigation check once per wall.
What's the ceiling look like?
A stone ceiling.
I'll cast protection from good and evil myself.
Okay.
See what happens.
Nothing on that wall, Sava. Or that one. Or that one.
Don't burn all those good rolls, man.
Or that one.
Well, it's so weird, Prime. They were just here.
Prime is checking out the liquid
Oh, yeah.
looks over into it.
I brought you some of that. It seemed to make it easier for you to climb them stairs.
Let me get back in the fountain.
Okay, you jump back in the fountain.
I want to see if this changes the room again.
Okay.
Now,
So, Saba, as you're standing there next to Prime, Prime is looking over into this pool of oil, and you can see his reflection in it.
can I see my own?
Yes.
That's different. Do I notice anything about this, the female statue? No. I don't think Martin had anointed it with oil when I left, so I'm curious if I notice anything new and different.
Perception. An advantage.
Did I find a coin in a javelin?
No. You see a entirely dry statue.
I was there for Fargrim squirting it with water, so that seems strange.
Area smells like lilacs.
That also seems strange. It was roses when I left. That's weird.
Can I clean the female statue too?
Sure.
Anything happen?
Nope. However, Fargrim, as you move over to the statue, it's like walking over your own grave. You get the willies right down your spine. Prime and Saba also get the willies down their spines.
Whew.
It goes like the oil.
And then the same thing happens to Shadar as he walks over, and Prime feels the same thing.
I'll flip a coin in the pool again. Does it disappear again?
Yes, it disappears again.
Now, I'm going to take off of my robe a patch shaped like a window, and I'm going to place it right where I think the door was.
Okay. You take a patch off of your robe and place it on the wall like you normally would for any of your window patches off your robe. You place it there, and the patch falls to the ground as a patch.
Oh, that's
so it
weird.
just straight didn't work. I'm going to put it back on my robe, I guess.
And it falls off your robe.
I'm going to leave it on the ground.
You look at your patch. Now, considering you still have Detect Magic going, you look at your patch, it's not magical.
Interesting. I'm going to pull out my wand and see if it's magical.
Look at your wand. It is also not magical.
I'm going to cast Firebolt at the far wall. The northern wall.
North wall? Okay. So you turn around, you do all your words the way you're supposed to, cast your Firebolt, and nothing happens.
I assume my spell didn't go off either.
Surprise!
I'm going to pick my patch up and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
I hate magic.
Shadar, at this point, you should also recall, and it kind of comes through as an echo in the back of your mind, that this is the tomb of an enchantress.
I'm going to walk over to Martin and slap him really hard.
Okay. All right, you can walk over and you slap him.
While he's doing that, I'm digging a flint and tinder out of my backpack because I'm going to light the statue if nobody says anything.
What's his reaction?
Well, go ahead and move over to him.
All right, I move to him, and I give him a good slap. Do I roll something for that?
Are you giving him like a, Batman slapping Robin meme slap, or are we giving him a Gibbs slap up to the side of the back of the head?
I'm slapping him conscious. I think we're asleep.
Okay. So I'm going to say you Gibbs slap the hell out of him as he is reaching into his bag for his flint and tinder, which, Martin, you suddenly get cuffed in the back of the head.
The hell? I guess that's a no on lighting the statue?
No, I think we're under enchantment. I was trying to wake you up.
Well, I think I am awake. Are you asleep?
I don't know.
Here, let me pinch you.
Hit me really hard.
I'll do that. I'll just walk over and smack him right across the face.
He's been in the fountain. He's really old, guys.
We got some men oil wrestling over here on the side.
Sorry, just had to throw that in.
Proper hook because you can't see it.
Alright, so you go over there and you start smacking him. And you guys are all doing the Three Stooges slap fest. And away you guys go. Slapping, poking, pinching, prodding, whatever you can to see if you can wake yourselves up from possibly being enchanted. And what you all have determined after a few moments of doing this is, ow, that fucking hurts. Stop.
I'll let them know that it hurts and that I wish for them to stop.
I can actually see Shadar going, pardon me, gentlemen. This is painful. Please refrain from beating me any further. Being very polite and kind of very formal about the whole thing.
Please cease and desist.
Meanwhile, back over in the other world, what is Sava and Prime going to do together?
Well, I'm still looking for everybody else. Prime, you don't see deep enough in the fountain for them to have gone down there or anything, do you? And we still see the doorway?
Yes.
Did you see them come by? I mean, maybe they stepped out the door? I don't know. Where'd they go?
Shrugs at you. I don't know.
Okay, so I think I'm going to go back and make sure that they didn't step into one of the alcoves, because that's all I can think of.
Okay.
They have to have gone somewhere.
They did. They did have to go someplace. And they're not in the alcoves. It could be these human senses, though. You're used to your goblin senses and stuff. They shouldn't be difficult for you to find.
Well, sure, I try to rock my goblin ear forward to listen more carefully for him, and human ears just don't do that.
I want to do a detailed inspection on all the walls. See if I can't find some secret latch or anything.
Okay. You start poking and prodding around the room. You can go ahead and give me investigation checks once per wall if you wish.
It isn't going to help.
And just as a note, lady and gents, Hell is definitely, his cough and his throat are killing him right now, so he has got to stop right here where he's at.
Fair point.
Alright, so, yeah. So, there is nothing. The investigation checks turn up nothing for you.
Can I prestidigitate the oil off of the statue?
Nice.
Well, you've cleaned all the oil off. Between Hell washing it, you scrubbing at it, and same thing with the female statue. You guys have definitely polished off the statues. They have no oil on them anymore.
So he was doing the other statue?
Yep, he had moved over and he had started working on the female statue, trying to buff off the oil.
And are they still giving out light, or did that stop when they cleaned up?
They have no light coming from them at this point. None at all.
I'm going to try some of the rose water, see if it glows at all.
Okay. You squirt it with rose water and anoint it with rose water and do anything else you can with the rose water. Nothing.
I'm going to say, go ahead and see if you can set that on fire.
All right, I will light up the thing using a flint and steel.
And then, as Saba is examining the room out there, she kind of glances back over her shoulder. I'm sure at some point in time, Prime is gone.
Oh, great.
And as the two of you are moving around the room, you notice Fargrim is gone.
All right, the creepometer is definitely edging up past the stairs.
Prime, where'd you go? Ah, boy's always wandering off.
Well, considering you're standing right in front of the door, he definitely did not cross your path.
Where did you go? Ugh. I'm at a total loss here. What do I do?
Should I do the statue again, or?
I don't know. If lighting the statue didn't do anything, then maybe we should try lighting the pool of oil.
I would like another, let's do an Arcana check out of Shadar. Actually, let's do one out of Martin as well. And I will even give a nature check to Saba. Wow. Wow.
Oh, God.
Folks, low rolls. Wow, the curse continues.
I don't know. That one's actually high for me.
Yeah. All I have to do is remind all of you that my little boy is, of course, trying to muscle in on my action right now. Go away. Shoot. Got a little goblin trying to jump on me and give me hugs. I have to remind you, you are in the tomb of an enchantress.
Doesn't help at all.
I don't know if that has some significance from the last play.
Well, what is it? Investigation to disbelieve an illusion, or
it is
intelligence
investigation.
check?
It is investigation to disbelieve in an illusion.
All right, I will once again investigate the area where the door is and see if maybe that's an illusion, or check the room out.
Alright, so you move back over to the wall to disbelieve in it. You get there, you take a look at it. Shadar, as you are watching, he disappears. And this time you heard an audible pop, like somebody popped a bubble.
I'm going to move over to where he disappeared from. And then I'm going to try to feel on the wall where he did.
Okay. It's solid rock. Saba and Shadar, you both felt like somebody was passing over your grave right there as Shadar walks through Saba.
Wow.
When I look around the room, everybody's gone.
That's how I feel too.
And I want to do an intelligence check to see if I come up with the idea to disbelieve.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
I like that idea because I don't know that I know to disbelieve either.
Well, there's Shadar's roll.
I believe.
I believe. I believe.
Good job, Mulder. You've doomed us all.
Yeah, I'm going to bet I will believe as well, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Okay,
You did say intelligence, right?
correct.
I'm a bigger believer.
You believe. Two of you are going to start your own religion. I believe.
Alright, I'm going to go over everything I know of enchanting. And I do know some illusion spells myself. So I'm going to make another intelligence check to see if I can realize that I should just try to not believe it.
Okay. That is absolutely logical. That works.
I think I'm a bit of a physical person myself, so I'm going to come over here to the statue that resembles me and talk to her and tell her it's not nice for her to steal my friends, and if she doesn't give them back, I'm going to topple her over.
All right. Jadar, you can go ahead and roll to disbelieve if you wish, and there's no response out of the statue.
So I'll scoot around kind of behind her into this corner and pushing my back against the wall and my feet against the statue, try to push it over.
Okay. You huff and you puff and you push and you tug and you strain yourself over here in this corner. I'm going to allow you another intelligence check because of the predicament you currently are in and what your body is feeling.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to use some inspiration?
Oh,
I would say
I
that
would like
probably
to
be
use some
wise.
inspiration.
Okay, let's use an inspiration.
Yeah, not better.
So you huff and you puff and
And I'm tired.
you're tired. Ah, you feel very alone, content, but alone.
I'll sit on the edge here trying to think up what else I might do.
You see the beautiful human female sitting upon the edge of the oil. It's strange for you to see this face. You know it's you looking down, but what looks back is not you.
So I'm probably poking at my face and stuff, trying to, imagine it on me. Do I disbelieve yet?
I think I could allow you to make an investigation check in the tower.
That one was probably a 1. It's how my luck rolls.
Actually, no, it was not a 1. Pop.
Oh dear God, where have I gone?
So, you pop as well. The 5 of you open your eyes to bright, bright sunlight. As you sit upon the edge of what looks like a hole in the ground with ladders sticking out of it at the foot of a large female statue. You've taken a long rest.
Is my bird back?
Your bird is there. Everybody's fine. Except for Sava. She's been replaced by that human form. And there is
wasn't just a bad dream.
It was not just a bad dream. Or was it? We won't know until next time we play. I like the dead silence.
Yeah, I was about to say I rolled to disbelieve again.
Well, here, let me show you what Sava rolled for that last one. Talk about GM fudging dice on that one. I was like, I can sit here and torture her for another 20 minutes. Or I just let it go.
Yeah, Jeff, you could have tortured me another 20 minutes. Once I start on the rolling ones and twos, you know that's going to keep going.
I know, you'd be trapped in that dream forever. But okay, so as you guys wake up, you will understand that there was an enchantment laid on this area that put you to sleep. Even those of you who are immune to magical sleep, it put you to sleep and brought you to another place. But now you are standing at the top of the ladder, and we will go down, possibly, the ladder starting the next time we play, which we shall see.
Cool.
You guys are very, very close.
All right.
I think maybe game session left?
I'm out.
One game session left. That'll be it.
Thanks, guys.
Of this season.